everybody. Welcome to another End Film review. Today's End Film, we're talking about the horror movie Sabrina. So this is a horror movie, kind of dull movie, kind of similar to Chucky and Annabelle, but it does its own thing with it. So it is a foreign film. It's an Indonesian film, and it tells the story of a little girl named Vanya. So Vanya is an orphaned little girl. I guess her mom died, and so Vanya is not come to terms with her mom dying. So she's not very close with her aunt and uncle. So Maria is her aunt, and don't remember the father's name, but well, it's not her father. It's her uncle. But yeah. So she summons her mother through Charlie game. Now, if you guys are familiar with YouTube and shit like that, you know what the Charlie game is. It's basically the newer version of the Ouija board, but much more simplified. So she plays Charlie game after she discovers it from a guy in school. She plays it and tries to summon her mother's spirit, and it looks like she did. But later we found out in the movie that this is not her mother, but Bagheera, or whatever the demon's name is. Let me think. So yeah, Bagheera. Bagheera is the demon in the film. It has attached itself to the Sabrina doll, and once she gets the Sabrina doll and, activates it by summoning the demon of Bagheera. So Bagheera is the demon. He's one of the, well, she, I don't know, it's a he or she, whatever. It is one of the demon children. So he comes out and wreaks havoc through the house, also with the doll. So every time the doll or Bagheera is on screen, it just freaks you out. And I've never been more disturbed than that scene in Paranormal Activity 2, where the demon freaking kills the dog in cold blood. Like, my God, that scene just upset me so much. But this movie is just full of upsetting moments, just upsetting, disturbing, unnerving moments, which really works for this kind of film. And the weird thing about it is that this film is a foreign film, so you have to read subtitles because otherwise you won't be able to understand what they're saying. But luckily, Netflix has built-in subtitles for this movie. So uh, the movie, I'm not trying to spoil too much of it, but Vanya, her mother Maria, and Loris, one of the ladies that comes in to try to exorcise Bahira, um, she's got like these prayer beads and she's very powerful. So the demon, of course, goes after Loris, threatening to die, and shit like that, as demons tend to do. And yeah. So the movie really plays with its sort of horror in a different way that most horror movies do. It's sort of, instead of having a full-on horror aspect, it has more of a unnerving, disturbing, sort of freaky sort of aspect rather than playing with the horror aspect that we're all used to. So instead of playing with that horror aspect, we get sort of a really disturbing, creepy, unnerving feel from this movie. Every time the doll or Bahira is on screen, we get really freaked out, and it bothers us on a emotional level. It just bothers us. It's like when you see a spider or something, you see a big gross looking spider and it starts moving and and you're just grossed out and by it. That's what this movie does. So the demon, to help you understand how horrifying the demon is, you probably see pictures on screen from, because this is a slideshow review. The demon has sort of a weird looking witch's nose with big, huge white eyes with small black pupils. Also has a cracks all over it and sort of black, bloody rashes. And it's got this weird, frizzy, sort of black afro hair and sharp claws in some parts of the movie. Other parts of the movie has normal claws. But it's a very dirty, sort of rotting, sort of gross, creepy looking demon design. We never really get to see its demon form we only really get to see its possessed form, but that's all we really needed to see because it really worked for this movie. But let me know, guys. Have you seen this movie? Because it is pretty good. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it if you're a horror movie fan because it is really unique in the way it does its horror. But this is the Prince of FNAF signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed. And